Currently, I'm trading $2,000 per pip on US30, so I'm trading 20 lots. So for me, if I get a 100 pip loss, okay, I'm losing $200,000 every fucking time. So my mindset isn't always set on money, even though I know that's my loss. I don't look at money when I trade. I look at points when I trade in the indices markets. So if I'm down 100 points, I know the following week I need to go target 100 points. I'm not targeting 200,000. Does that make sense? I'm not looking to target the money. I'm going to go by a point value. Okay. And once again, in the indices markets is points. So I'm going to go once again. I'm going to focus on a point value. Point value over money value. If you focus on the point value, you're going to make more money in this shit. Straight up. Mentally, if you know you're down X amount of dollars, you're going to be thinking, well, I need to recover X amount of dollars. And then you're going to be pacing yourself little by little to recover that. And you're going to look at, okay, this dollar amount. Now I need to recover this dollar amount. And guess what? Now you're doing too much analyzing and dissecting, and it's just a headache. Just focus on the point-based system. And that helps you most when it comes to psychology, recovering a loss. A loss isn't an ultimate defeat. A loss is just like, damn, my setup just didn't work out. And how can I recover it? By focusing on a concrete, consistent based strategy to recover that loss. What I personally do is I stick to a certain lot size. If I'm trading 10% of my account, I'm not really lowering my lot size. I'm going to do it by it. You might want to write this shit down. I'm about to give y'all the fucking recipe. I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds to take out some pen, some paper, take out a notebook, figure that shit out. But I'm going to give you a fucking dope ass recipe. Base, and we just want to put it at the top. Point-based system over money-based system. Okay? Point-based system over money-based system. Okay? Now, if I'm focused on this point-based system, I'm not going to target a loss and be like, damn, I'm down to, let's say, X amount of dollars. I need to recover that. And I'm repeating this for all the new people that just got on. Okay? You're going to want to target your points. You're down 100 points and the indices market, you're going to be like, okay, fuck it. I need to go now target these same 100 points again. But to get back these 100 points, you need to have a concrete strategy. For me, I set a certain, these are the related recipes. I'm going to count with you. Lot size. I trade 10% on my automation accounts. I do not change that lot size. Okay? I'm trading 10%. So if I lose 100 points, I now know the same lot size, catching back the 100 points, is going to recover back that loss. Very key. The minute you start altering those lot sizes, you already fucked up. So many people focus on the lot sizes and keep changing it. You already fucked up. Okay? Stick to a lot size and level that shit up. In time, you will scale your account. But only when you're in profit. You don't change your lot size when you're in the red. You don't. You want to stay on that lot size and recover back those points. Now, let's just say if it just so happened, you lost 100 point trades in a row. So now you're down 200 points. In this case, in this instance, now you got to remember, you're down 200 points. So it's not wise to now use that same lot size. You're gonna deduct from your lot size. Instead of being at a 10%, you're gonna lower it down to a 5%. Okay? Now that you're on a 5% risk, you're now going to recover back those 5%. Okay? So now when you back down to let's say you're negative 20% on your account because you left it at the same 10% risk. Now you're going to lower it down to 5%, and now you're going to recover. Yeah, you're going to work harder, but you're going to recover back up to a 10% negative on your account. Then when you're back in that 10% category, then you can scale back that lot size back to that 10%. And then when you're in that 10% category again, then you push yourself to recover back that full loss. Now you're back in profit. I've been doing this for a very long time on the indices market. It's been a strategy I've been doing. I stick with one lot size. Stick with one lot size at 10%. I stick with one stop loss. I stick with one take profit. I don't change that. Everything's a preset. It stays there. Once you start altering that shit, you already lost. Okay? My lot size And my stop loss is depending on what I personally do for the app. I personally like using 100 point stop losses only. I don't change it. It's what works best for me. In my mind, on US30, if it goes over 100 points, it's going to keep going. If it's underneath it, you're too tight and you might lose. Some people say 100 points is too tight. Well, no, it's too tight for you. It's not too tight for me. You know what I'm saying? If 100 points is too tight for you, you probably don't have a good return on your account, honestly. Because I can just imagine one bad trade fucking you up so bad. And then you don't have the right risk management. You don't have this. You don't have a recipe. You don't know how to stay in the fucking game. You're gonna keep fucking losing. Chris Wagwan, yo, I'm gonna link up with you shortly too. You want to stay as much focus as you can when it comes to like sticking to a certain lot size. Another tip, because we already covered like a point-based system versus money-based system, right? You focus on a certain lot size. You stay focused on the risk management. And honestly, once you just stick to that risk management recipe, you're going to grow your accounts. It doesn't matter if you start at $500 or $1,000. Okay? It doesn't matter if you start at $100,000, $20,000. It doesn't fucking matter. Stick to a point-based system versus a money-based system. Use one lot size. Stay at the 10%. Scale your account. And then if you ever was to go down 20%, you drop off that lot size, put it back down to 5% until you work harder to get back down to 10% and then push through. You do that, I could guarantee you're going to make bread on US30. I don't trade any other pair currently. I just focus on that. Cash, come here. I don't focus on anything else but that. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to stay focused as much as possible on a very specific risk management plan. Now, many traders want to get involved in this, they go hype, they go, energetic. It's, I want to make money. So you jump in the market, and they don't understand risk management. They understand flow. They understand cash flow, and all you see is numbers. They don't understand the point system. Anybody that really focus on US30, it's all like, for example, me and Q, we focus on a point-based system. Even though there's money involved, we see the money, everybody see the results, they love it. But we focus on a point-based system. Me personally, every time I hop on Instagram and I do this little brag shit sometimes off and on. I can't get it out of my system, I might do it. But when I do it, I always end up back in a loss. I don't know why it happens. I go off of I'm going for energy vibes. Like if I need to recover and stay focused for the week, I don't smoke, I don't drink. And if I do that, I already recovered my loss. Okay? If I know if I'm going to be smoking and drinking, I'm going to have a fucked up trading day the next day. And I'm not trying to do that. So you want to not feel sluggish. You want to feel energetic. The market is going to move a lot. It's going to move aggressive. You want to focus at different times of the day when you want to trade. I like to specifically trade before 9:30 market open in Wall Street because that's where all the news is building up its data. So when the market actually goes off, you know exactly what you need to do. Okay? You want to push through as much as possible. Understand the world, understand the market, understand the game flow, understand there's a game plan. If you are in the market without a game plan, you lost. If you are trying to trade to grow, you lost. If you're trying to, let us say compete, you lost. This isn't a competition. This is a skill set that's based upon a point-based system with proper risk management and knowing how to play the game. Okay? You don't want to. I'm just gonna be saved. I could just go back and watch the recording. I'm gonna save it. I'm probably gonna put it in Reels. But you want to stay focused as much as possible. No distractions. You might want to write all this shit down because this is also something that helps me on a day-to-day basis, and it might help you. You don't want to have distractions. Okay? You don't want to trade under pressure. You don't want to trade, and this could be for any type of market. This doesn't have to be just indices. You don't want to trade with distractions, pressure, drugs influence, opinions. So many people buy into opinions and they're not buying into the sell or the buy button and understanding why they're buying or selling. They're buying into a fucking opinion and they fucking lose. You want to ignore as much distractions as possible. The reason why I haven't been answering my DMs, and if you know, I'm like a very, very responding type person on Instagram. I really answer a lot of my DMs. I stopped. Why? Too much distractions. Too much people will hop on this shit, be in my DMs talking about, You ain't shit. Your training is whack. I'm here like, who the fuck are you? I got a whole FX book. You know what I'm saying? Pull out your FX book. Like, example, I posted the other day, like, an IML trader talking about, I don't know how to trade. Like, who are you? Nigga, like, I made this game what it is today. Me and Q pioneered this shit. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But yet, it was a distraction. I gave it my energy. I gave it my time. And guess what? I fucked up ultimately. I got an L. So, you want to focus as much as possible to grow your accounts. You don't want to stick to a distraction. You want to ignore messages. You want to ignore haters. You want to ignore all that. Because it's just a waste of energy, and that's the same energy you can put onto a chart and finding the proper setup. And here's a fact. That same amount of time feeding into negative energy is the same amount of time a move could have been possibly setting you up to make your fucking week in the market. Take away the distractions and focus more on the game plan. Okay? There's a lot of shit, like, when you actually focus on the game, you're going to progress. Like, there's going to be rappers that's going to hate on you when you become successful in the shit. You're going to have athletes. Everybody, it's going to be a hate game. And then they're going to want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're going to act, they want to be closer to you. And that's cool. But keep in mind, identify real from fake. Because fake energy will fuck your game up in the long run. You want to have real energy around you. Stay positive. Cut out the distractions as much as possible. Like, Forex industry is a blessing. You're going to grow in this. You're going to have fun in this. You're going to make lots of money in this. It's going to be a very time-consuming game. 6 years in it, about to be 7 years in it, lucky 7. The only difference between me and Q is it's all about mindset. You focus about mindset, you grow the game, the more money you will make. You don't want to be... We've been dealing with drama for damn near 6 years too. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to deal with too much of that pressure to influence your mindset. Because if they could get in your head, they want you to fail. They're not you. They want you to fail. They don't want you seeing Get the Lambo. They don't want you getting iced out shit. They don't want you to see FIP shine. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you doing any of that extra shit. I'm not reading comments right now because I'm talking. So if I'm ignoring messages right now, it's because I'm like right now like in the scene giving you that knowledge. Distractions. Going back into that. Distractions. I'm not going to read comments right now. That's a distraction. If I see some shit, I'm going to probably peep, but I'm not going to focus too much. Okay? So you want to like grind, you want to shine, you want to make money in this. You need to focus on how to actually progress. When I got the Lambo, there was haters. But I progressed. When I got the G-Wagon, there was haters. I progressed. When I got the S560, there was haters. I progressed. When I got the GT63S, there was haters. I progressed. Distractions are not my money makers. You understand? You could get any fucking dope-ass car in the game. Right now, I could go buy a Rolls-Royce Cullinan if I wanted it. But distractions. And I want to give y'all some motivation. Okay, so if I'm trading currently right now 20 lots, I don't have to post profits. I don't have to do anything. I already retired out teaching. I don't have to do a lot of shit. But I just want you to understand. If you're trading 20 lots on US30 and $2,000 per pip, you catch 100 pips, that's 200K. 200 pips, that's 400 bands. So I'm saying it's reality. And just 200 pips, that's a supercar every fucking time. That's a house every fucking time. You understand? But it takes time to get there. You need to focus on the game. All right, so now I'm going to actually read comments. If y'all really do have a serious question, drop the question in the questionnaire, and I'm going to actually pull it up. So I'm going to actually open the floor now for questions. And I'm going to try to go through it. And then later on, y'all can watch this live, and y'all can, like, soak up more knowledge. So just ask as many questions as y'all want. I'm going to see what's in there, and then I'm trying to answer as much as I can. But point-based system versus money-based system. I can't stress that enough. Can you do a live with charts? No, I'm not going to do a live with charts. That's distractions. There's no need for me to do that. You could do I'm not teaching right now. I'm not in a teaching mode. I haven't been teaching for a long time. I'm not gonna pull out a chart just to go talk about charts. That's like me going outside and somebody's like, hey Ryan, oh my god, I have the app, and it's like, oh shit, dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fuck with it, but there's a time and place. If I'm not in that mood to teach or train or talk about Forex, especially outside, I don't want to be talking about it too much. If y'all got questions, don't ask in the comments, ask in the questionnaire. I'm going to pull up the questions. I'm going to see what questions I personally want to answer, and I'm going to answer them because it might be some shit y'all want to talk about. Oh, and another thing. When I get a loss in the market, I don't jump back in the market in the same day saying I'm going to go focus on that and go in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go back next week and get the recovery. And then the following week, we're back in profit. If I just so happened to get in profit in that same week of that L, then great. It's not a goal of mine. It's just so it happened type thing. I focus on recovery a week after I made my profit game. After I recovered that loss. Oh, bigger topic. Big topic. Forgot. It's about to help y'all so much. You know how much fucking pips the market dropped this week? That dropped like 2,000 points, right? I only caught, my loss last week was 100. I caught like 60 something. Mental mindset. Now, why am I doing that? I'm pacing myself with my own mental game. I'm not on nobody else's time but my time. Like, if you're reading my bio, you're going to see I trade when I want in a $6.6 trillion a day market. I don't trade because somebody tells me to. So you don't want to, like, focus on a whole move. You're like, damn, I could have caught all 2,000 points. Nah, that's irrelevant. You get a piece of that, you caught something of that. Don't make it a goal to catch every fucking move. You're not going to catch every fucking move. Catch a piece of the move every fucking time and grow your account. Scalability. Okay? You don't need a whole move to become successful. You don't need a whole move, once again, to become successful. You need a partial of a move, out of any move out in this market, especially within US30, to become successful. I'm going to say that again. You only need a partial of the move to become successful. You don't need a full move. People that are chasing full moves and full moves and full moves, you're in the market too long. The more times you're in the market, the more you're at risk of losing money. The more times you collect the profit, when you are in profit, it's how you continue to win profit and continue making money in this fucking game. You don't need, I could be down, I could see a move right now for 100 points in like fucking 10 minutes. And I'll be like, shit, I only caught 20. Great. I'm happy at 20. Fuck it. Tomorrow's another day. Another trade's another setup when it happens. I don't need to get a whole 100 points off that same move. I only need 20 points off that move, and I'm fucking happy. Okay? And that's how you will ultimately scale your account. So when anybody's on the app being like, well, damn, Ryan, a loss could wipe out some of our wins. But if you ever notice, it might be 50 wins before another loss. Because I don't need a fucking full move. And then that's how we recover, because it's based on percentage. If you're risking more than a 10% and you're changing your shit too much, yeah, you're not going to probably have a recovery on your account. You're playing that inconsistent game. I don't do that. If I'm down 100 points, I know I'm still on my 10%. So when I do recover that 10%, I'm going to recover that full loss back. So when I'm back into break even, the next trade is mad profit again. And then the next trade after that, profit again, and profit, and profit, and profit. Until that loss eventually might happen again. And then, oh fuck, then it's like, okay, now we got to go back into recovery. And then you go back in. Oh, there's a 100-point move? Great. I got 25. You can even divide that. You could divide 100 into 4 good trades for 25 pips each. And you just make back your whole shit without stressing yourself out to catch something. Take time. Build consistency. Small wins. Write this down. Write this down. Small wins in bulk and consistency will make you more consistent for more wins. I'm going to say that again. Small wins in bulk within consistency is going to make you more consistent for more wins. It's going to create that momentum. The more momentum you have, the more money you're going to make. Okay? The minute you get a loss, your momentum is going to get shifted. Now it's back into recovery. Small wins is going to build bigger wins because you're building your account. And too many people going to overthink that. Small wins is going to build your account. Not small wins and consistency is going to make you have bigger gains. No. Small wins are going to add up to build your account. Not the profit bar in the top of your screen that you're seeing, oh, I'm up X amount of dollars. Fuck that bar. You want to have small wins in bulk to have as much consistency to build that momentum to continue to win. You want to stay in a winning mindset. Forever in profit is about a winning mindset. Okay? All right, so let me go read some questions. All right, best time to look for entries. How does the tech promise app work? All right, that's a great question. The Technical Prosperity app is basically a manual-based app that you have to, unfortunately, go in and take the trades. So let's say I take a trade. It was saying you my stop loss, my entry, my take profit, and you have to do market execution to get in on that trade. So Mint is all real live time. There's no pending order, anything. So if I'm in a trade right now, you're getting an alert right now. Once you get that alert, boom, you take the trade, market execution, and then you go and you edit your shit. You put that take profit, you put that stop loss. If my shit says close your profit, you're closing your profit. If we got closed out and lost, then yes, the stop loss got hit. Okay? EA or manual trading, which do you prefer? EA. All day. I haven't traded manual all year. And I probably won't. Now, why do I say that? The EA is my strategy. It's literally coded my strategy. So the way how I would trade is already built into the EA. What does the EA provide for me? Presets. It really does my take profit. It really gives me my stop loss. It gives me my entry point. It does everything for me. It looks for how I want to get in on the setup. It does everything how I want it to do because that's how I would personally do it. But it just does it better because it doesn't have a risk of emotion. Okay? What does a risk of emotion does? The emotion, what happens is you could get in on the trade and you're hesitant to decide if you want to take that trade. So the advantage of you getting the app, I'm not hesitating. Once my app is turned on, because I got to shut it on and off, once the app is turned on, it's not hesitating to find that entry. It's already knowing when to get on. So if it takes that trade, it's telling you there was no emotion attached to that. That shit's about to go. And if it's an L, it just so happens to be an L. But there's a reason why it's so consistent. It doesn't have a fucking emotion. What's the EA? Expert Advisor. It's a software. What time frames do I trade? All right. What time frames do I trade? Come on, give me a second. I'm going to turn on some light outside. Sit down. Get down. All right, so what time frames do I trade? If y'all paid attention to how Q explained shit yesterday, you'll understand a little bit different. But I don't marry just a time frame. I look at all the time frames. Now, I do set an entry point on one time frame, which I'm not going to talk about, but that's what I personally do for myself. You might have a different preference for yourself, but that's on you. I don't marry a time frame. I set analysis. I look at structure on any time frame. If that structure is there, then that setup is there. Then I get my entry based on my software, on how I trade. So it's all about how your personal preferences. Great question. I'm self-taught. I taught myself everything I know about trading. I didn't have no mentor, unfortunately. So when I actually put together a strategy, it was something that I truly believed in that worked. So when I pushed through, I believed in that vision of it working because I didn't have any other guidance to figure it out. I had to believe in what I was doing. If it didn't work, then it didn't work. Then it was on to figuring out how to make it better. And how to make something better is by losses. Embrace your failures. Push through your failures. The more you fail, the more you learn. Build the wisdom. Never look at it as a failure as a loss. It's always going to be a lesson. The more you learn, the more you earn. It's that simple. Can you follow the app calls in the UK? I think you can follow the app from anywhere as long as you can download the app. Yes. You can definitely access that. And once again, if you're writing a whole bunch of comments in this section, I'm not really reading too much of that. I'll probably go back on live in my own recording and skim through it. But I'm just only going through those questions that appear currently. Hold on, man. Currently, I'm on live. I'm on fucking switch. Hold on, give me a second. Come here. Yeah, so hold on, let me go back to those questions. Alright, so would I ever teach y'all how to trade US30? I got burnt in this game so much from teaching people how to become so successful that they honestly fucked that up for everyone. And that's just the truth. So, can you learn how to trade US30? If you study the red package, bootcamp package, I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. But I'm not going to go ahead and teach you, hey, this is step A, step B. No, I'll just give you a recipe of risk management. You can follow that and know how to, I was going to say I had an airhead moment. If you could follow everything I just said about risk management, you could grow. Straight up. The FX book link, I'm going to post it after the live. It'll be like a little swipe up link. You can go look at that shit. I have 2 FX books right now. I'm not posting another one. It's building data. It's actually in private, but there's another one public. How much money do you need to trade US30? I'm honestly going to say $1,000 and up is best. But you can have $500 or $1,000 honestly and you can still trade US30. Megs, I've seen your shit, bro. What's good? What do you think about position trading pros and cons? What is the trading process? This is a great question. And I feel like this is something I kind of covered earlier and where a lot of people do fuck up at. What is my opinion about setting and forgetting long term and what are the pros and cons? Don't fucking set and forget. You set, you forget, you already fucked up. You're done. Whoever created that dumbass logic just fucked all y'all up. Don't fucking do that. Straight up. Why does people always hop on my live and say I'm a scammer? Suck your mother. Ain't no fucking scammer. How do I deal with drawdown? It's unavoidable. You're gonna get fucking drawdown. The only if it happens, you get an L, but the stop loss. That's it. Know how to know when it doesn't happen.